All right, admins, welcome to our last module. I'm Kate Lesueur, and this module is all focused on marketing materials. So actually one of my favorite, this is the stuff that I think is really fun, so hopefully you'll agree with me. All right, so I just brought out the homework here, and we're just gonna go through each one together. And I don't think this one will take very long. But the first thing we're going to discuss, what advertising is available under Agent Media Marketplace. So from GoHanna, under marketing, I'm just going to click Agent Media Marketplace. Also, it was fairly new. I guess it's been over a year now, but it is one of the big buttons up front. So you can click this as well, get to the same place. And there's a lot of options under the Agent Media Marketplace. I had mentioned in one of the last modules I did that there's social media in here. This is where you can do your sign writers if you wanted to do order any signs. Might not be the same for every market, so just check with your manager. You guys would probably know if you're D sign or low end. Box Brownie, really cool virtual staging software. If someone has a vacant house and they just want to make it look a little bit homier, they can use Box Brownie. Obviously, there's going to be a disclaimer at the bottom of the picture that it's virtually staged, but also, floor plans, a lot of things that will be helpful in getting that listing. We'll talk about Adworks after this, but that's all digital advertising, everything from advertising on social media to like Google. I mean, every website, news site you could imagine. RIS media, RIS media, social media content. And then you scroll down and you're going to see our large outdoor billboards, Spotify advertising, Facebook, Instagram, and television commercials. So you just click these, follow the prompts. It's fairly self-explanatory. Which one do you like? Of the layouts, you pick that. And then scroll down and you would hit, this would say submit this order. All right, so that's the first one. So what's available? Signs, Box Brownie, digital advertising, Facebook, Instagram, billboards, Spotify, and TV commercials. There you go, just gave you your first answer. Okay, Adworks is pretty awesome. So I'm going to show you what Adworks does. Under marketing, I'm going to click on Adworks. And you'll see all digital advertising. So you should also know if you do have an agent that wants to become familiar with this stuff, almost everything has a recorded webinar somewhere, either on the site, on YouTube, on HannahU. Just email someone from the education team and we'll direct you if you need more help or guidance. Here are the help documents. But I'm just going to show you what you can actually do with Adworks. So under start your own ad, it's going to give you, I think, TV commercial. Okay, so streaming TV, ads for your listings, target a zip code for your sphere, recruiting. I mean, there's a lot of options here. And I'm going to point out one other thing too about your targeting campaigns. So targeting works like, let's say you go shopping on, you need a new KitchenAid mixer or something. I don't know. You're on Target.com and you're searching for stuff. Well, that KitchenAid mixer targeting ads is gonna if you're on another site, let's say after you look at Target.com and you're looking for your new mixer, you go to CNN.com. Well, that mixer might be one of the ads on the side. So it knows that you looked at it. We always laugh, like Big Brother's always watching. So that's what targeting ads will do. So if you go to howardhanna.com or you look at one of these homes for sale, it might find you on another site. So that's what targeting is, and that's what Adworks will do. So you just click on one of these and start the whole process. Again, it's very self-explanatory. I would recommend that your agents put in their NERDS number. If they're not sure what their NERDS number is, you can email me. There's a very easy website. I think it's like, find my NERDS number. They put in their last name and their email, and I think it's sent to them. But they should just have that. It's also on the back of every Realtor.com magazine that they get. So they can add that and see what offers they're they're given. But I wanted to show you what the different sites are that you'll find some of these targeted ads. So they will send out to almost, a lot of these different, I said CNN was on there, ESPN, Realtor.com. So here are where they can send all of those digital ads. It's a pretty incredible site. So we'll see here. I don't know if this is gonna allow me to find availability. Okay, so these are all of me. So you would just have your agent go through, and a lot of these are very self-explanatory. You just click through, pick where you want, pricing, all of that good stuff, and you're all set. So web ads, again, this is going to go to a lot of those different sites. Mobile, Facebook ads, obviously going to social media. Okay, so where can it find Adworks? I showed you that was under the marketing tab, and the advertising it does is all digital, including TV commercials. So streaming TV commercials, if you wanted one on like a streaming service. Okay, Moxie Promote. This is another one of those social media options. So when I'm on Go Hannah, my little face up here in the corner, I'm going to go down and I'm going to go to my account. And this one's good whether you have listings or not. So over here, I have agent tools, and then you'll see promote. And at the top right corner, there's new ad. I'm going to click that. And again, if they have a listing, they can promote the listing. If they don't have a listing, this is a great way to get a social media ad out there, because they can just promote themselves and their service. And that's what I'm going to click. I'm going to click service and then next. And this one is a little bit, you kind of have a little bit more autonomy than you did with Trigger Marketing Social, because you can change the wording on this one, where on Trigger Marketing Social you couldn't. So I'm going to say, like, call me for all your real estate needs. And you see that it's starting to build out over here on the other side. I can change this headline. Now keep calm, I'm a realtor, additional text, blah, blah, blah. See it building over here. And then obviously, if it's a social media ad, you need to have some type of call to action. You would never want to put an ad out there that's not directing them somewhere or a way to reach you. So I'll just put my Facebook page again. Needs HTTPS, there we go. And then I could just add whatever image. So I could, if they have their own image that they've created, they can do that. I have way too many. So this might crop out a little bit, yeah. Well, here's my little ad that I took from Go Hannah. I'll put my name on that, so it's going to show me here. I don't know if you guys saw that, my name right there. I click next. And then this is going to say, okay, well, how much do I want to spend? 49 bucks over 3 days. And then I can either do a target location, or I can choose my office location. In this case, I'm just going to search for, click Shaker Heights, Ohio. And then what's really cool is this calculate reach. So it's going to show you, just because of like Facebook algorithms, how many people it might hit in Shaker Heights in those 3 days, just based on how many people are online. So I'm going to be between 1,400 and 3,400. I hit next, and then eventually I'm going to have to pay for this, and I'd be all set. So I'm not going to do that, but your summary, 49 days, credit card. So this is really where I would direct agents who want to do a social media ad and have a little bit more say on what is out there. It's not like a Trigger Marketing Social where they just have to click and pay. They can change the image, they can change the text. This is a nice one for them to be able to get started doing social media advertising. Okay, where do you find social media images? So a few places now. Everyone should be getting an email called Enhance from marketing every Monday. That's going to have new images. It's going to have blog posts, a lot of things that you can use to share on social media. But you can also go to Documents on GoHanna. So eventually it should get me into Documents in GoHanna. All right, we're going to try that one more time on not incognito. And under Documents, there's going to be a tab that's called Marketing. All right, this looks more promising. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to go to Marketing, see where my mouse is over here on the left side. I click on Marketing. And then you're going to see logos, marketing campaigns. You can just search social media if you want, but under marketing campaigns, you'll find green, gold, sold, home happens here. I think the COVID one. So we did a ton of COVID response. So Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, different posts you can put on Instagram. What I tell people is I would just, one day that's kind of boring in the office, maybe it's really snowy or it's like kind of around the holidays and there's not much going on with listings. Just come on GoHanna and start to copy and download a lot of these images and put them on your desktop so that when you do want to post something or an agent wants something, you have it ready. So again, marketing, I went to marketing campaigns and most all of these will have a folder that's just social media as well. Yeah, so just pick any of those and upload it to the OneDrive and you're all set. What's the difference between a JPEG and a PNG? So I showed you where you can find the logos in both formats. That was also on the same place where we were. So I went to, I'm just gonna show you up here, Documents, Marketing, and then under Marketing, you're gonna see logos. So I just clicked on logos, Documents, Marketing, logos. And then Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, it's gonna give you PNG, portable network graphics, and JPEGs. So both of these are image files. A PNG is a high-res, transparent background. It's a nicer looking photo that I would put, or image file that I would put on digital posts. If I was putting an image on top of an image, I would use a PNG. A JPEG, if I was just putting a logo on a PDF that I was going to print, like a document or something. So what does that look like? So I already just downloaded this for the sake of time. So here's my cover photo. That lovely little girl on the bike again. So this one is a JPEG. All right, this image has a white background. It's not transparent, and you can see it on top of this image, right? It doesn't look very nice. So here, we'll just move that over here. This, I would say, is not a good cover photo. It doesn't look pretty. This one is a PNG, meaning that it has a transparent background and it's a high res, so it's going to just look better digitally. So here I am. You can see that now is in the corner. It is transparent. I can see the background behind it. And we have a PNG in almost every color: green, yellow, black, white, green and gold. So I would just have those downloaded into that same kind of marketing materials file of all of your marketing, like that folder I had mentioned with all your social media stuff. All right, where are we? What are the HH brand colors? So, oh, that's the wrong one. All right, here are the brand colors. Hex, RGB, these are all different. The Hex, I put that with like Adobe or Canva, RGB, and it is available on Word documents and such, but I'll just show you how to do that. RGB is red, green, blue. It's just the colors if you're using a Word doc and you want to use the correct Howard Hanna color. It's funny how many agents in the past have tried to match the Howard Hanna green, and we just gonna give it to you guys and help them out. And then the PMS down here is going to be for printing. So if you have someone that wants to print something with an outside vendor and they ask, well, do you have the print colors? That's what you would provide them. So we're going to go back to my publisher here, and I am just going to do a large text box. All right, now there's my Howard Hanna. I want this to match the green. I'm going to highlight it and go to my more colors, and then under custom, just because I've done this a lot, I remember the RGB is 12-101-58, and now it's the Howard Hanna green. Another thing that you can do so that's what you would want to use on like Word documents. Another thing that you can do on some design programs and publisher is also, I'll show you this little sample font color, this eyedropper, paint dropper, I don't know what it is. You can click that and put that right on whatever color you want to mimic. And then it would be that color. That eyedropper is great if you have like the free care fund chow chow events that you want to do. See, I told you this is like, I'm going to just add this now. This is fun. So let's say I wanted to do like that purple color. Well, this is obviously a JPEG. So I'm going to highlight that. I go back to my little fill color and I put it on the purple. And now I have the purple color. So it's a really cool thing to be able to do, especially when we have like the coats for kids. Those colors are what, like bright red and blue. You can use that to make a brochure or something for an agent, for your office, whatever. Okay, so I gave you the brand colors. Automated market share. Is this still making me think over here? All right, let's try the other one. All right, so automated market share is, it's really only going to be helpful for the offices where Howard Hanna has market share. So you'll have your whatever region you're in, and this is going to pull, it's actually a company called Lala Point. It's going to pull the data from the MLS in all of the different counties. So let's say that I wanted to do Shaker, where I was from. I'll put all price properties. So I just clicked the city I wanted, all price properties, and then I'll put total volume. And it's going to give me all of these different ways to share a pre-created video. I'm not sure if I've turned the sound on. I doubt you guys can hear this, but there's cute little music. So I can download that and then add that to Facebook. I can download a graphic, you know, put on Snapchat, Instagram story, different posts here. So you can add to Hanna presentations. So it gives a lot of really cool info here. I do want to just show you. So if I download a video, right, it's just my MP4 here. And then if I wanted to add this to Facebook, I'm going to go to my business page. I'm going to add a photo or video. And then that would be under my downloads, my recent downloads. And I did just recently add this, so I'm not going to go through the whole process, but it's gonna, it's just setting itself up here. Of course, because I'm recording, it might not show up. But I would just add, oh, here we go, thank goodness. So a title like Howard Hanna is the so I'm just gonna put, you know, use Howard Hanna. Howard HH has signs are everywhere in Shaker and Cleveland Heights, whatever I want to put, Shaker Heights, Cleveland Heights. I just go through and then I, you know, fill in whatever I want to fill in. I hit next. I'm not going to do this because I have, but that's once you've downloaded it, that's what you would do on Facebook. Okay, I think we're getting close to the end here. Okay, what is Impress? So Impress, there was an admin webinar on Impress. It is on the YouTube channel. I suggest you all go get familiar with it because it's going to save time for you. You won't have to make brochures anymore because we have Impress. So I actually am going to go in as an agent here, and under marketing, you're going to see Marketing Center. So again, make sure that you watch the webinar. It's going to show you how to log in and do everything that you need to do to get access to their listings and to their Marketing Center in your office. So this is by Moxie. And the agent will receive an email once they have a listing with their marketing kit. But if they, you know, for whatever reason, they don't have that, they can come in here and get the whole marketing kit or just do like an a la carte option. So I'm just going to click on listings. And let's say you wanted to get the marketing kit for Morley Road. I click on manage and then create marketing kit. So this is what's going to be emailed to the agent. They're going to be able to see just listed, an open house, set, price reduction. And what's this kit? This is going to include social media posts, flyers, door hangers, online brochures, just everything you could think of. Social media posts. I'm not sure if I said that, but you just click on one and you go through the motions again. It is totally free. So the only thing that an agent would have to pay for is if they wanted this printed through this service, but they could download it. They could print it at the office. They could print it at their house if they've got a nice printer. They would have, the only time they would have to pay for anything is if they're printing from an outside service or if they're paying directly from like Quantum for the postcards and such. So again, I'm just going to show you from home. Let's say that they just wanted a social media one. They can click on social media. They pick whichever one they want. All right, this is the Homes of Distinction one. And then they would just fill in whatever they want the description to be on the site, whatever image they want, right? So I'll just click save and continue. And then add photos, add text, whatever. I'm gonna have to delete this in a minute here. But so there you go through, it's gonna say, okay, you need to change the picture, add a different photo. This isn't probably the best option. So you can still do those one-off photos. Again, totally free, social media, pictures and brochures, stuff like that. All right, remind them that they will get an email that will tell them that will have their marketing kit. They can just click that open and it will go here. Otherwise, they would have to go to marketing and then Marketing Center. All right, I think we've got one more question. So they should be on the lookout for that email. Okay, the URL the agent needs to download. I can send this out to everyone, but this is just a little brochure. You can just, I'll send it, you can have it at your desk. A new agent should get, if they just start, they will get an email, and I'm going to show you what that email looks like. But if they're kind of a veteran agent and they didn't do this, they will have a personalized URL that they would need to click on to get that link. So they would have to email helpdesk@howardhanna.com for that link to download the app, okay? So just remind them that that is how they would get it. If they're a new agent though, they will get an email from MailChimp at Smarter Agent. And this is that where they're gonna actually find the link. So mine won't have it. So see where it says step 1 here, download your personal app with your link. This is just an example of an email. So theirs would have that link in there. So here's that step 1, and then there would be that link. Step 2, they'd log in, it tells them how to do so, and then share within the app to send to their clients. I can forward this to all of the admins as well if you are interested, and you'll be able to print this, have this out. If you have an agent that needs help with the app, they need to reach out to help desk, not the education team. This is actually IT help desk go-to for their for this app. They're the ones doing all of that. I think that was the last question. So the URL, their personal app, I don't know how you're going to answer that. Hold on. I would just say there would be a personalized app that's being, or a link that's sent to them. And if they don't have the link, you could put help desk at Howard Hanna. And I'm hoping that that would be sufficient for your homework. I'll talk to the education team. Because I'm not sure if there's an app that we can just, or a URL that we can just share with you guys right now regarding that, that URL. Also, I would just mention here that if it's a new agent, they would get an email with that link. They just click it. If it's an older agent, or not, if they're a veteran agent, they've been here for a minute, they would have to reach out to IT Help Desk. All right. That is the end of Module 10. Congrats on finishing everything. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. And I will, if you have any questions, just reach out.